So if you're going through a test and the devil have made you feel, giving you suicidal thoughts, made you feel like death was it, that's the end, keep going. You have a calling over your life. You have something over your life. God is trying to make you stronger. Keep going. Can we talk about Job? Get our head out the gutter. Because it's Bible study time. It's Bible study time. Now, Job's friends did come. All three of them, like I said, I'm not going to pronounce their name because it's too much. Wailing loudly, they tore their robes and threw dust into the air over their heads to show their grief. And I'm dramatic. Then they sat on the ground with him for 7 days and nights, and no one said a word, for they saw that his suffering was too great for words. And he went through a lot. I ain't gonna lie. And them some good friends. That's all I got to say. Like, I know later on in the chapter we're gonna talk about how they played in his face, but if you go to chapter 3, when Job did his first speech earlier on my journey, where I talked about how the devil made me feel as if death was peace. This was before I even read about Job. I always heard the basic stories of Job. I've never been in these deep with Job, heard deep things about Job. So I wanted to point out some things of how Job also felt the same way. The first verse, he said, at last Job spoke, and he cursed the day of his birth. Verse 3, let the day of my birth be erased. Verse 11, why wasn't I born dead? Verse 13, had I died at birth, I would now be at peace. Verse 21, they long for death, and it won't come. They search for death more eagerly than for hidden treasures. Verse 22, they're filled with joy when they finally die, and rejoice when they find the grave. Verse 21, the devil made you feel like peace was death. If the devil have you in depression, because 9 times out of 10, that's what that is. If you're fighting a mental battle, if you're fighting for your physical, if you're fighting for your family, anything that you're going through, keep going. Even Job went through it, y'all. Even the devil made Job feel like that, and they call him the man of patience. So keep going, y'all. What you're going through is not abnormal. You're not abnormal. You're just going through a test, and God is trying to make you stronger. Keep going. Don't let nobody make you feel like you crazy because you fight for your mental, you fight for your mind, you fight for your physical. Even Job went through it.